Yeah, I was talking to this so-called white boy, right? Well, I wasn't talking to him. I was with a couple of brothers, and these brothers know him, and they chilling with him and stuff like that, right? But I'm not chilling with those brothers. I just know him, so I just saw him, said what's up, and chill a little bit, drink a beer, and then he popped up. And soon after that, I just left. I'd be like, nah, man, I ain't rolling with y'all niggas. Fuck that shit. But I was looking at this kid. He loves only so-called black people, right? So it could be that his forefather, might go back to a so-called Negro. But then again, just because he's white, so-called white, and he chills with so-called Negroes, does not make him um, one of the confusion of faces. He could just be straight up Edomite who likes to hang with Jake, and yeah. But I think he got a so-called black girlfriend also. You know what I'm saying? But his girlfriend is also some kind of mix. I think her mother is white or something like that, or her father is white. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, so I was talking to him, and he said, and he knows like I don't like these motherfuckers, right? And he kind of caught that vibe. So he asked me like, why you be like that? I'm from South Africa, man. I looked at him and I was laughing. In my mind, I was like, man, you the same mother buster that used to lynch niggas like me, and now you want me to be your friend? I'd be like, yo, check this stuff out, man. I ain't down with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that's just like Elvis Presley, for example. He came up in the so-called black community. He took our shit. And after that, you can catch him on record saying nigger and stuff like that. I'll be like, look at say nigger. But that shit doesn't surprise me, man. I know how these so-called white people be, man. They got the greatest smile, man. The white women got a good looking smile, baby. You know what I'm saying? White boy coming all so-called decent and shit, kitty porn in his suitcase, but you'll never know that. You could think it, and you should. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a good criminal. He doesn't get caught like us. Niggas steal cars and shit and get caught the same day. White people steal countries and they just brush it off and shit. You know what I'm saying? They steal mineral resources, oil, gold, silver. Look at what they did to the so-called Native Americans. They stole all the gold. There ain't no gold no more to be found in America. Remember the gold rush? The gold rush? You know what I'm saying? And they even made cartoons about white people getting going gold crazy. They made movies and shit about the gold mines. I saw those movies, man. I grew up in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? I saw movies like that. First, it didn't come to me. But there was also a movie, I think with Brad Pitt or something. I don't even know. But there's a movie about what diamonds in in Africa. Man, if you see how they kill these so-called Africans just to get that diamond, nobody gives a fuck. Why? Because the white man is the boss right now of the earth. Satan is the boss of the earth right now, which is the white man's god, the so-called white man's god. If you don't believe me, go search about the Illuminati. Then we're gonna see who's the people of Satan, who's praying to Satan and stuff like that. And we're gonna see. Anyway, going back to this, these are the so-called South Africans. He looks like a bush baby. You know, he's not our people. F Mandela, my man. Fuck him. Yeah, and these are the so-called South Africa, the real South Africans. I don't want to stay on naked titties too much because they might flag this post, Anyway, so yeah, these are the real South Africans. Now going on. Okay, now I'm gonna come to something that's a little bit difficult, but I know a few of them. Now you got Gomer, the so-called Europeans, because the real Europeans used to be dark skinned. The real Russians also, the Germans, the so-called Europeans also. Meshach and Tubal, Tarshish, so-called Spaniards, Italians. They used to be people of color because the so-called white man, he comes out of the caves of Mount Seir. So he was not in Europe. Europe was given unto um, Japhetic people. And these are the people of Japhet, most likely. We have there are more, of course, because they multiplied on the planet Earth. Okay, now check this out: the Hawaiian people. From them, we most likely are sure that they come from Japhet. Okay, you have even so-called white people dressing up like them. You know, this is what the so-called white man does. You know, they go and they just claim that shit, man. Yoga. This is from the East Indians. But who do you see? Who do you mostly see doing yoga? They. I'm saying, who do you mostly see doing rock and roll? They. But rock and roll came from a so-called black man, Robert Johnson, Muddy Waters. Um, who else? Chuck Berry. You know. Anyway, these are the so-called Japhetic people, and I think the country Pompeii are Japhetic people also. Pompeii. Pompeii was destroyed by Pompeii was destroyed by how you call it how you call that thing again? And not an avalanche. Oh yeah. Oh, here is it. A volcano. See, this volcano erupted. You know why? Because these people was doing stuff that Sodom and Gomorrah was doing. I kid you not. They're gonna make a new movie about this, and then you're gonna see. Look, this is the art of people in on Pompeii. This is the art found. Look, Pompeii. Some facts to whet your appetite for. This is disgusting shit. They was actually having sex with animals. The same things that Sodom and Gomorrah was doing. They was having sex with animals, and as you could see, they have that straight hair. You know. He was wearing a goat skin. I don't know, man. A goat skin thing. He basically wanted to be a goat so that he could have sex with goats. Are you kidding? Pan and goat. Aye, this is Pan. This is a devil. But yeah, these are some of the arts that are found in Pompeii. I think I can find more on it. Pompeii wall art. You know, there was real sexual. These people. There was real sexual deviant people. You know, they was doing all types of psychotic sex shit. You know, it looks like this guy is a fish or something. I don't know, man. There's a lot of weird shit going on. Was a lot of weird stuff. Look, these are the people from Pompeii, and if I'm correct, they were most likely they were Japhetic people, and they were not light skinned. Okay, they just used bleached on that shit. That's what the so-called white man does. See here, you have another sexual. You look. You see, you know, they had a lot of weird sex acts. You know, this is the guy. You know, this is the guy, and yeah, and this is the female, her legs and stuff like that. These are her legs and you know, spread legs and shit. There are a lot of weird sex acts. Here are two men. I think two men. Oh, GG. But they had a lot of sex with animals also and stuff like that. But the Lord smoked them. The Lord killed them. He killed them. He killed them with a volcano. And these are actually I don't want to shit that shit no more. These are actually remainings of them Pompeii people. Pompeii people. These are the ashes of the volcano came upon them, and then they actually turned into stone. You know what I'm saying? These are real artifacts, my man. You can check it out. They're gonna make a movie about this stuff. So maybe you should watch the movie, and then you can see some real sick ass, twisted ass stuff. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, going on. Pompeii. These are Japhetic people, and the Samoans are also Japhetic people. And as you can see, they have an afro. Okay, they have a. You know when you make mixed breeds, they have those type of afros. Like when you make these type of kids, interracial kids. Yeah, they got you know hair like this. Okay, so yeah, these are the Samoan people. They got tattoos. They love the tattoos. They wore tattoos and shit. Which in the scripture says you're not supposed to have tattoos. And they got nasty, nasty, nasty ass tattoos, man. Some nasty ass shit. What was it? You have. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's fucking um how you call it? Virus tainted web site. I mean, what you have here? Oh, this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't even know that was. Probably clicked it. I think it was that bitch from the Samoan. I think. No, that was this maybe or this. The Hawaiian people. Huh? I think it was from here. Hmm. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's it a little bit, and yeah. So all the people are gonna bow down to the so-called oh yeah, and the Israelites are the Negros, Latinos, and Indianos. You already know who those are. Those are the children of Jacob, and it says all nations that oppress Israel shall go into eternal slavery. Isaiah chapter 49, verse 23. And the kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face towards the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, for they shall not be ashamed that wait upon me. Revelation chapter 13 and 9. I wanted to get that one. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. If you led into slavery, you shall go into slavery. And it also said, he that stealeth a man, Exodus chapter 21, verse 16. He that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. We have been stolen by these white people. And until now, the Most High, the one everybody calls God, did not kill him, but he will. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword, actually, it's supposed to say, he that murdered with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. I'm just reading what it says. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Isaiah chapter 14 and 2.